Only this year, our global population surpassed 7 billion and is on its way to 10 billion by the year 2050. Because all of this growth will be in cities, we have an opportunity, even a responsibility, to prove that urban areas can grow sustainably. So, what is the problem with cities? They are responsible for the majority of the greenhouse gases that are warming the biosphere, largely because they are designed around automobiles. Surrounding natural systems are also at risk. Altering the landscape can affect surrounding water systems, which may result in devastating ecological consequences. The School of Architecture and Landscape Architecture at the University of British Columbia has over 20 years of research in sustainable urban design. They focus on how cities can work with the environment, rather than against it. This research stems from one belief. We believe that the neighborhood is to the region what the cell is to the body. Just as the health of the human body is dependent on the health of all its cells, so the ecological health of a landscape region is dependent on the health of communities within. In order to find solutions for complex sustainable problems, city officials must reassess the way they make decisions. Conventional planning methods involve designs passed from specialist to specialist. This leads to a lowest common denominator approach where only design principles that are commonly practiced get passed on. Therefore, environmental problems just get worse and worse. The design charrette is an alternative way of combating complex urban design problems.
A number of people come together for a very short period of time to focus on a particular problem.
It brings in different practitioners from different areas and people with different agendas, and then they can discuss a common design that they're trying to achieve.
The city of Surrey is experiencing tremendous population growth and has embraced the charrette as a means to grow sustainably. Surrey is home to East Clayton, a neighborhood designed in collaboration with UBC, aimed at promoting alternate forms of transportation while preserving affordability, culture, and the health of surrounding ecosystems.
A lot of people just enjoy the trail systems here on the sidewalks. The streets are very walkable.
There's a generous mix of housing types in East Clayton. I think that's been a success in terms of single family, multifamily, apartments, different types of housing form all combined into one area.
We were attracted by the aesthetics of the architectural design and some of the natural areas that have actually been left intact.
East Clayton began as a pilot project testing out these new ideas, and many of these principles have since evolved within various charrettes throughout the region. Population is expected to double by mid-century. The Vancouver metro region is running out of space, and many areas are looking into how to attractively and sustainably densify. While East Clayton became a successful prototype for new community design, building new neighborhoods on empty sites is no longer our biggest problem. Fixing our existing neighborhoods is. What would it look like if our existing communities were to grow sustainably over the course of 2 or more generations?
It's difficult to say that there's a formula for creating sense of place. But having said that, we do know that creating more diversity, a greater diversity of land uses, a diversity of people living near one another, creates more possibility for sense of place to emerge. Making sure that there are places for nature in the city, that the configuration of a place is not monolithic or cookie cutter.
Working together in a large team, a vision of a sustainable city emerged. Rather than wholesale demolition of existing neighborhoods, they saw an opportunity for gradual evolution into something even richer and much more sustainable. All that's needed are simple policy changes that can unleash the creative force of a new and diverse population. The possibilities are endless, but to realize them, it is essential to focus on communities from within. With the right approach, we can vastly reduce our detrimental impacts on the biosphere while greatly improving everyday life. But the key is in working together in a new way and allowing the energy of citizens, intelligently engaged, to be the engine for a better world for our children.